Aaron Gordon, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion.
Can I move this? Can I say okay?
Hey, what's up, Ben? I asked Doc this. I know it's early in the season, but when you guys are shooting the way you did tonight, the way you did in Orlando, just how dangerous do you think this team can be if you can keep up this shooting?
It's tough to take that away. I mean, if you try to take that away, then Joel has his post-up game. Guys aren't able to help in the lanes when I drive, so it's a tough matchup. But you see the way we've been playing. You know, we like to move the ball, share it. You know, it doesn't matter who's getting off in the game in terms of the points. But you know, when we play like that, it's tough.
Do you think, if I can follow up, do you think that is maybe the biggest difference from last year's having these shooters available?
Yeah, I think definitely that's a huge part. But it's also everybody buying into this system. You know, when you have everybody, you know, holding each other accountable for defensively first, then offensively is tough. You know, you want to come out here and do well for your teammates every possession, and we got to be the leaders. You know, starting with myself, Joel, Tobias, and then you know you got guys like Danny Green, Seth, who just came to the team. You know, we're trying to build the right culture around here, and that's being competitive and moving the ball and playing as a team.
Thank you.
Next two questions will be Keith Pompey and Lauren Rosen, starting with Keith.
What's up, Ben?
Yo.
Hey, talk about Tobias on the defensive end. I mean, we all know he can score.
Yeah.
But on this night, I think he had 3 blocks, 4 steals. I mean, what are you guys seeing from him, and how much does that give you a lift?
Man, when I see him doing that, you know, that motivates everybody to continue doing their job. Because, you know, when Tobias came here defensively, he wasn't where he was now. And he stepped it up. You know, he's getting a lot of steals. He's getting hands in lanes, blocking shots. You know, he's made a huge leap from the past year to now defensively. And he's been, you know, on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, he's been a major factor for our team. And he's going to be if we want to win a championship.
And also talk about the fun you guys are having. I mean, after I see guys making threes, you know, everybody's having just a good time on the bench. Also in the game, talk about the fun you guys are having.
Yeah, we got a good group. The chemistry is good off the floor. You know, it makes it even better when you're winning and playing the game the right way. You know, sharing the ball. You know, guys aren't worried about who's scoring the ball as long as we're scoring and winning games. That's what it's all about for us. You know, our goal is to win a championship, and to do that, we need everybody.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Lauren's next.
Hey, Ben. 35 assists on 47 shots, I believe. So for you as a creator, how gratifying is it to, A, succeed yourself when it comes to assists, but B, to see the whole team sort of eating at once tonight?
It's great. You know, I'm supposed to be on the floor to, you know, find guys and make plays. So to see those guys knocking those shots down and, you know, making me look good out there is great. You know, they're making my job easier when they do that.
Thanks, Ben.
3 more questions with Mark Narducci going first.
And Doc had talked in the preseason about you guys wanting to play faster, and it seems like you are. Do you feel that that's a reason why you guys are getting so many open looks, that you're actually beating teams down the court so before they can set up defensively?
Definitely, but it starts on defense. You know, we got to get the rebound. That's the first thing, or a stop. You know, then transition is easy. You know, you got guys filling lanes. You know, either me, Seth, or Tobias pushing the ball, and then you have Joe, he's worked his ass off in terms of being in shape and being able to run the floor every game. You know, when he does that, you know, I feel like we're unstoppable. So, you know, guys are wanting to play with that pace, and I think we can. I don't know how much faster we can play, but you know, we're going to keep pushing the limits.
Thanks.
Paul Hudrick.
Hey, Ben. At one point, there was a lineup out there with yourself, Tyrese, Shake, and Seth all together. Would you maybe like to see that lineup a little bit more? You and like 3 ball handlers, just kind of see how that could work.
So I want to. I don't mind. You know, whatever coach puts out there, whatever lineup he puts out there, I'm fine with. But I just want to be able to win. So, you know, whoever's stepping up and ready to play.
Jason Blevins has the last question.
Hey, Ben, that first half, you guys pretty much got any shot you wanted. Second half, ton of turnovers. Was that their pressure, or were you guys just playing too loose?
I think we're playing too loose, too freely. Doc, he called a couple timeouts. I think that got to us. We had to lock back in. I think if you would have asked us that a couple years ago, a few seasons ago, there were times where we would lose the lead and in the fourth. And I think that was just us not reminding ourselves to take each play at a time and take care of the ball. But we're learning. I think everybody's taking that responsibility and holding each other accountable in terms